Guys, today I'm going to talk about the man in the shadows and who he is, who I think he is. Who is he? Now, we all thought Man in Shadows was Norman Osborn. We were like, that's Norman Osborn because he had on the suit, the trench coat, the hat, all of that. And then we find out Chris Cooper is playing Norman Osborn. So who is Michael Massey playing? Man in the Shadows. Who is the man in the shadows? So then I got to thinking, right? What is that? I got to thinking. People were saying so much stuff. Some people said that's that guy, Alistair Smythe. I don't agree with that, though. I want to let you know right now. Okay. And then, the Spider-Man 3 and 4 coming out. I'm like, okay, so Man in Shadows is somebody. Who is he? It's not Norman. Who is he? Then we heard some crazy conspiracies and crazy, people had their own ideas. They said some stuff like, okay, what about this? Man in the Shadows is Norman Osborn. Michael Massey is playing Norman Osborn. Chris Cooper is also playing Norman Osborn. The Chris Cooper is the Norman Osborn without his face disfigured, and Michael Massey, the Man in the Shadows, is Norman Osborn with his face disfigured. That is why Chris Cooper is playing Norman Osborn, because of the fact that his face is not disfigured, but they're both the same person. Now, was that as confusing as it sounded? Because it is pretty confusing. People are saying basically that Sony hired two actors to play the same role when they could do the same thing by having Michael Massey, as a matter of fact, have makeup to make him look disfigured, and then just have him be his normal self when he's regular Norman Osborn. Now, that is the big hole I find in this theory. Why would Sony hire two actors to play one person? So, Michael Massey, to me, is Man in the Shadows, but I don't think he's Norman Osborn anymore, even though I essentially thought he was to begin with. I did think he was. But you know what? Forget that. Who is the Man in the Shadows? Now, to me, he's concealing his identity. We don't know who he is. The Lizard, Dr. Connors, knew who he was. An Oscorp employee. People thought of Alistair Smythe. I don't really think that. Mysterio. Mysterio's not really an old person. Back to the Norman Osborn thing, you can see Michael Massey's face. His face does not look disfigured, therefore I don't think he's Norman Osborn, or that theory that people came up with that he was the Norman Osborn with the face disfigured. I don't think that's it. Who do I think the Man in the Shadows is? I think the Man in the Shadows is Chameleon. I think Chameleon is the Man in the Shadows. Why? Because of the fact that his identity is concealed. The Chameleon always changes his identity. He's the master of disguise. He can be whoever he wants. Now, this can tie into the fact that Peter is looking for his parents. Where are his parents? We don't know. But this could tie into, maybe in the third one, Peter's parents miraculously come back, even though they are, spoiler, dead. They are dead. But maybe they come back somehow. This can tie into Norman Osborn, tie into Chameleon. Chameleon can, he can put on the makeup, be his dad, or as a matter of fact, they can bring out those lifelike androids, Don't do the clone thing. I don't want no clones. But the lifelike androids, they can bring that out, and it's just perfect. Bring in Mysterio. Mysterio can do these illusions. It could be Mysterio, but I'm really going towards the Chameleon because his identity is concealed. We don't know who he is. Therefore, I'm like Chameleon, that's Chameleon because Chameleon is he's the master of disguise. How he got out of the prison. Mysterio? Maybe. Mysterio and Chameleon working together with Norman Osborn. Mysterio helps Norman Osborn become Goblin. Chameleon helps Norman Osborn become Goblin. Chameleon helps a whole bunch of stuff. Norman fake his death. I'm getting too far. Yeah. So, and it sounds right? Gwen Stacy dies in the third one, in the second one. Gwen Stacy dies in the second one, not the third one, in the second one. In the third one, Peter's parents miraculously come back. It's like conflict of emotion, tying to Norman Osborn. Norman Osborn's the guy in charge, Green Goblin. Chameleon is the right-hand man in Mysterio. They're the two of the people that are in the way. Introduce the black suit, Peter fights them, then he comes to the big guy, Norman Osborn. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying stuff right now. I'm just letting you guys know what's happening in here. Norman Osborn, you know, kills Harry Osborn. I'm just going off on a tangent now. I'm like spoiling my own script. Oh gosh. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think. Who is the man in the shadows? Let me know in the comment section below. As always, thank you guys for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. Peace out. Gonna have more videos coming up today. A lot more videos coming up today. A lot more videos coming up today. This is a direct upload, so if I messed up, you're going to see it and hear it, because me and you are going to connect like this. If you want to see more videos from me, make sure you subscribe. There's going to be another video coming up today. There's going to be probably more videos coming up today. I want to do more videos regular uploads, okay? I'm not going to slack off because I love this and I love you guys. Peace out. Later on. Peace. Did it stop? It did.